Hey guys, so in this one, I want to talk about how gym resonance is almost farmable for basically everyone in Diablo Immortal. Let's talk about why. So this change happened in the last major update, and honestly, I've just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to cover it, but I wanted to make sure I took this opportunity to cover it with you guys today. So now that after the changes of the update, you can now awaken all of your gear at level 5. So once you get a 2 or 5-star legendary gem, or rank 1, or a 1-star legendary gem, excuse me, to rank 5, you can then unlock excuse me, unlock the gem resonance, which actually allows you to input additional gems into it and then upgrade it for more resonance. Now, how, in my opinion, is it making gem resonance farmable? Well, as somebody who has all 5-star legendary gems, the first 2, well, technically 3 gems you can get are 2 stars. So I can go in here and, collect my battle guard, excuse me, and then I can farm with the Elder Rifts and the rare crests that you get from basically everything in the game, and I'll show you how many I have. You can basically farm this to get upgrades as long as you have the gem, sort of fragments to upgrade it. Now, I'm in a situation where I've had some 5-star gems that I didn't need anymore, so I wanted to make sure that I had the ability of having a ton, so I actually have a bunch of gem resonance. I have over 994, and I'm getting ready to have even more because I have a different gem that I'm switching out for another one in my build. And honestly, like it's kind of game changing. It's left it so I can upgrade my account. I've upgraded all of my slots. I am so much stronger than I was. I have additional gem resonance that I'm getting additional attributes for. Once I get these to level 20, which isn't hard, I just haven't spent a lot of time doing it, which again, I'll show you here in a second how many Elder Rifts I can run. But you get just additional damage, primary attack damage, skill damage, damage done increased by 1% per party member damage, and like all this stuff. So of course the bottom ones are gonna take a little bit harder, but even once you get a 5-star legendary gem to rank 7, you get another 2 slot. So now that's going to take a bit of a grind to get a 5-star legendary gem to rank 7. But, ultimately, as I jump into my Terra Rift, which you should be doing. I've already covered this on like a bunch of different videos, but you should definitely be doing this. It's by far the best thing you can do for your account in terms of getting upgrades, and you definitely just want to make sure you're doing it at all times. But now that gems, and now in my opinion, how is it farmable? Like I said, well, let me go ahead and pop some skills here and show you. So if you go over here to my rare crest, I have 542. Now you can run 10 at a time, and you get these gem fragments. Where are they? Right here. Telluric fragments, which once you get 80 of them, can turn into a 2-star legendary gem for free just by grinding your rare crest, which you can use your other in-game currencies to purchase. Now, I wouldn't obviously recommend using platinum to purchase them, but you can absolutely utilize your, oh god, what is it called? I forgot the name. Your hilts. So hilts, if you go over to the hilts trader, you can absolutely use them to get, I think it's several a day even, but it's a very cheap, easy way of, now that we have the ability of getting more resonance and more slots, to upgrade your gear and make your overall account a lot stronger. So I was at a situation where I was barely over 4K. I'm now at 4,198, and I still haven't ran all of those Elder Rifts in order to get even more resonance and upgrade those 2-star legendary gems. Now again, it's basically free as long as I have the magic gem powder, which I do. Now that could be hard for you, but keep in mind, just run those and then use the 2-star gems to give you gem power. You know what I mean? So you can do it multiple ways, whether you already have the 2-star legendary gems, or if you don't, you can use that those rare crests now to literally basically farm your resonance for you. Is there a cap? Absolutely. You're most certainly going to be capped if you haven't been hoarding them like I have been. You're probably going to run out, but you can still get them almost, like I said, on a daily basis. Hilts are basically farmable because you can go into the vault, whether if you're Shadow or the Immortal, and you can get a ton of hilts that way. You also just get a ton of hilts in general, regardless of which faction you are, as Immortal or as the Shadows. So like hilts are pretty easy to come by, and that way you can then spin them on your rare crest. Now it's probably a video for a different time. Where are the enemies? Like, I'm just killing nothing right now, but it's apparently working. But anyway, I digress. I think that it's really awesome that we now have the ability of essentially, because of the resonance changes, farming your farming for your upgrades, and I plan on getting to pretty close to 5k resonance without getting too many more upgrades on my 5-stars outside of my probably Telluric pearls, because I can farm what 4 what is it? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 new 2-star legendary gems. Now, sure, I'm not getting the true resonance or the true value of the resonance, but that's fine. I'm getting them in increments of 2. So it's going to take a while, right? But that's still a ton of resonance that I'm going to be able to profit from. And that's going to help me in my overall account and my progression in the long run. And it's something that you can actively work towards every single day, which has been my, I don't want to say gripe, but one of my biggest request, especially as a partner in the Diablo Immortal partner program, is that content should feel progressive. I don't, too much RNG makes the players feel defeated. Like, what is the point of me even doing this if it's all up to RNG? Like, oh, should I go run and do X event? Well, no, because it's just RNG and I'm not really in the mood to be doing it. But if it's not RNG and you can always be working towards a better thing, then yes, more people will do it and it's more rewarding for the player. This, in my opinion, is a step in the right direction. And I love it. I know that it came with a lot of controversy, and obviously, once you get to 9K, you get even more that you can do. But even as a free-to-play player, it gives you a clearer path as how you can get, even not a lot, you can get some more gem resonance. And some resonance in general. So let me know what you guys think about it. Again, this has been out for a while now, but I just haven't really gotten around to making a video. I've been covering all the other content that the game has now offered us, which is fantastic. We're getting so much content. Is it coming with bugs? I'm not trying to negate the fact that we're running into issues in the game. Of course, I have lag spikes that are worse than the launch of the game. But I'm sure they'll get fixed in a relatively timely manner. Of course, just like you guys are, I'm reporting anything and everything as I find out about it to make sure that we are ultimately playing the best version of Diablo Immortal, which is, I deep down, especially after meeting so many of the developers, I'm very confident they want this game to be successful. They truly care. And I know if you go on Reddit or anywhere else where it's just super negative, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, the Tempest hasn't been banned yet, or Tempest hasn't been nerfed yet, wah. I'm still getting kicked out of this, that, and the other. Yeah, there's bugs. And does it take longer than we would like for them to fix it? Absolutely. I have that same gripe. But at the end of the day, if the game is unplayable to you, then don't play it, right? I don't think it's unplayable. There's frustrations that I have when certain bugs take longer than normal to get fixed, and I've reported them. I've talked to people about it. But ultimately, I'm not going to stop playing the game over those bugs. You know what I mean? So anyway, I could talk about that forever. But let me know what you guys think about this gem resonance. Again, generally, I'm a fan of it. I think it's a good alternative or good adjustment. Of course, now it's free to play grindable, so you can save your platinum and awaken all your spots. I think generally speaking, this was probably one of the best free-to-play wins. And I don't think everyone truly recognizes that right now, but I think over time they will learn to appreciate it, and they'll probably forget that it was even an option in the past, that you couldn't awaken them as a free-to-play. But I think that the gem resonance changes are phenomenal, and I love it. But let me know, like I said, in the comment section what you guys think. If there's a really good point, I'll make sure I will pin it so everyone else can see it. You guys tend to really like that feedback when I pin the comments that either I don't mention or is a good just argument to something that I say. So I'll keep doing that. And again, guys, I hope you have a great time in Diablo Immortal. I continue to love it. Like I said, I'm literally sitting here grinding my terror riffs as I'm talking to you guys because I just love the game, I'm a gamer and I'm loving the game. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Until next time, I hope you have a good day. Take it easy.